Hey folks, Dan Takahashi here. Want to give you guys some love. Here's an English channel. It's been a while. Let me give you an update on the markets right now. Currently it is February the 22nd and it is 8:56 p.m. Tokyo, Japan time. So guys, this English channel, I have an idea. I'm thinking about actually doing these English videos now on my Japanese channel. Don't poo-poo, don't get mad yet. This is what I'm thinking here. I want to continue these English videos. Why? Because I'm an English native speaker. I speak English better than I speak Japanese, but my analysis, for the most part, I got more Japanese viewers. I want to grow both viewers, and I think one channel is stronger than two. I'm thinking of doing this on the English channel and then including subtitles for those people who want to read in Japanese while I speak in English. However, you can also do subtitles in English because YouTube has an automatic subtitle function in the setup wheel window. I think it's in the bottom right hand corner or something like that. So that's what I'm thinking, guys. I think it's a win-win. I got enough subscribers on the English channel that I think at least I'll have, some people that'll be watching, even if it's on the Japanese channel. Japanese channel link is below. I'm thinking of starting sometime this week or next week. Give it a try. Let's see what happens. So let's see what happens from here. I just want to give you guys an update. Okay. Let's first talk about the market. I don't even know where to begin because it's been a while since I did my last English video. So for the most part, guys, I think you are well aware that right now, the big story right now is Russia and Ukraine. This is the big story everywhere. Basically everybody is talking about how Russia is invading Ukraine. They're not invading Ukraine, but what they're really doing is just they're declaring that they recognize these self-proclaimed republics of Donetsk and Luhansk. They're on the eastern region of Ukraine right here on this map, and these are controlled by Russia-backed separatists. So by doing this, it gives them sort of the right, or I guess the excuse, to invade this part of Ukraine because it's now self-proclaimed republics and it's not part of Ukraine. So this is kind of, I think historical tactics that a lot of countries that have used in the past to say, okay, we don't recognize this part of the country. It's just not yours anymore. It's another republic. And by the way, so we're sending our troops there. We have a lot of loyalists there. It's another way of just invading a country. So this is what was announced about, I think, 14 to 16 hours ago. And as a result, world markets have been basically going into a panic here. But what's interesting is right now, as I'm doing this video, we're seeing a bit of a bounce back. It's actually not of a bit of a bounce. It's quite a bit of a bounce back. So right now I'm looking at these S&P futures, and these babies right now, they were down quite a bit, and they've, from what I'm seeing from today's morning, this is February 22nd, 8:35 Japan time, they have, over the last 12 hours or so, have rebounded about 1.9%. That's quite a big amount here. The Dow, in the exact same time frame here, has bounced back here about 472 points. What's going on? What's the reason for this comeback? I have no idea. I can't see anything here. For the most part, it still looks like Russia is going to invade. There's more and more news about, Germany halted the certification process for the Nord Stream 2 pipeline. From what I'm seeing right now, it's already been decided that America is going to have sanctions, at least on these two republics, probably on Ukraine overall. It looks like Biden still wants to meet with Vladimir Putin, even though I think sort of at this point it seems like it's almost a waste of time, but it seems like the invasion is going to happen no matter what. But I can't see a concrete idea. To me, this is just a lot of volatility. So markets can move up or down a few percent without really big concrete news. I think right now the market's just in super high volatility. So I wanted to give you guys that first update. The second update, guys, is, no matter what's happening in the market right now, just keep your eye. I think one of the most important charts is the VIX. Volatility is high. This sucker is high. Markets are very volatile right now. The MACD is moving up. RSI is moving up. This volatility index is high. And not only is it high, the RSI is not high at all. It's at 61. In the past, when we've seen volatility for over the past few months have sort of a peak, this 14-day RSI, daily RSI, usually peaks around 70 to 80-ish level. Right now, this baby is at 60. It's not high at all. So we can continue to see this going up, especially because the MACD is still in a increasing trend right now. Also, sort of on like a medium-term basis, we're seeing that this volatility index kind of bottomed actually around October of last year. And it's been in this slow upward trend, and now it's sort of escalating in this exponential fashion right now. So guys, volatility is high. And when volatility is high, you got to remember some of these basics here. Now, I agree right now, volatility is high. The market looks like it's going to go down. The S&P 500, yup, it really does look like to me it's going to break through this bottom that it made on January 25th. This bottom is super important because it was also a bottom, same bottom in September, end of September 2021. This around 4,300 level is a major level, and I do think it looks like it's probably going to break through it. But what's more important than the market breaking through and, trying to short the S&P 500 or buy volatility or whatever you got up your sleeve, whatever idea you're thinking of, guys, do remember one of the biggest tenets, one of the basics of investing is you got to be diversified, long-term and short-term. And guys, over the past half a year or so, I've been advocating increase your exposure to cash, especially this red region. Since last year, I know I haven't been giving you guys that much love on the English channel, but I've been trying to tout this almost every day in my Japanese channel. Increase your cash. And it's not because of Russia and Ukraine. It's because of a much bigger monster out there. The biggest monster, the biggest risk for the markets is, and still will be, even after this Ukraine invasion, the Fed raising rates. And to me, guys, this risk has not subsided. If you look at these CME futures right now, we can see the probability that the market is looking at for a rate hike on this March 16th, 2022 meeting date. That's the next meeting date. Right now, the chances of a double rate hike, hiking by 0.5%, it has decreased from, look at this, guys, a week ago, this thing was at 58.88%. Now it's decreased to 28.84%. It's decreased in about half. It's got cut in half. And this to me is worrisome because the markets are thinking, okay, so Ukraine's about to invade, so the Fed there's a less hike of, there's going to be a rate hike chance. And no way, Jose. I mean, the Fed, we still got very high inflation in the U.S., extremely high, historic highs, and the Fed has to hike rates. And I'm not saying that they're going to hike twice and do this double rate hike, but the fact that the market is pricing this in so fast, to me indicates that overall, guys, keep a higher cash portfolio, higher cash percentage in your long-term portfolio than usual right now. This is not over. Even if this Ukraine situation is resolved, the Fed is going to hike rates probably about 7 times this year. It's probably going to hike about 9 to 10 times over the next 1 year or so. That's a lot of rate hikes. It's a lot of different changes. The balance sheet is going to start coming down. Tapering is ending. It's not just that. We're going to see this also in the UK, Australia, Europe. They're all going to start doing this balance sheet reduction, also rate hikes. This to me is a bigger reason to be holding a percentage cash. I advocate right now holding about 25% minimum of your long-term investment in cash. And that's a big amount just because there's too many unknowns, and I think there's going to be plenty of opportunity. You don't need to rush to be buying some of these stocks. On the other hand, guys, don't forget short-term investing. Right now, there's a lot of chances, a lot of juicy chances to get in the market and buy and sell a little bit quicker. You're not going to catch everything, but especially when there's high volatility, sometimes you want to catch these waves. You want to look at these MACDs, and when you see, okay, bottom trend, try to sell, uptrend, try to buy. I've been doing this for a long time. Trend catching usually is better than trying to time the bottom or trying to time the top. You want to ride the wave once the wave starts. So I think now is actually a really sweet time to do that and focus on that. So guys, just want to give you an update. I'm going to probably start doing more of these English videos on my Japanese channel. The Japanese channel link is below. Guys, the English channel, I'm probably going to keep this for now just to see what the situation is, see how people react. But again, thinking of switching these English videos to the Japanese channel. It'll be the exact same in English, and it'll just allow for some of the Japanese viewers to be able to read in subtitles, small subtitles on the bottom in Japanese as well. But of course, you can just set the subtitles to English if you want, so it's completely up to you. So guys, that's what I'm thinking right now. I love you guys all. Sorry I'm super busy. I got a lot going on right now. I'm trying to increase this PostPrime. This baby is going high right now. The user growth rate is really skyrocketing. Markets are moving a lot. I'm trying to expand. We're putting in so many functions. We're going to get live in soon. We're going to get a coin system in soon. We have audio, but we also have audio, can add thumbnails to audio now. There's a lot of different directions that this is going to go in. I got a lot of ideas that I'm going up right here. So keep you guys posted. I'm hoping that this is going to change social media a lot. I read the news a lot and I see markets, I see, what the direction that I think Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter is going in. And I think that I have another idea for PostPrime that is a completely different direction. I still think it's revolutionary. So stay tuned for that. Okay, guys, love you guys all. Have a great day. Have a great week. And I'll see you soon. Keep guys, please keep following and please stay tuned for the English channel below. Take a look, guys, if you're interested. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day.